Hi, welcome to my life plan video for CFS 345 Life Design class. In this video, we are going to cover my personal values, my resources, my current financial state, my future goals, and my action plan in order to reach these goals. So to start off with my personal values, I'm going to move my face over to the side. To start off with my personal values, something that is very important to me is my spiritual life. And what that looks like for me and something that I value greatly is praying with my family, Sabbathing on Sundays, going to church every Sunday, and tithing 10% of what I make and giving back to the church. As far as my financial values go, one of my main goals is to save in order to send my future kids to private school. I went to private school and had a great experience, and I would love for my kids to be able to experience that. In addition, I would like to save to pay for my children's college tuition. I did not have the luxury of having my parents pay for my college, and it's really hard. So I would like to be able to save so that my children don't have to pay for their college. As far as my overall values, I really do believe that it is better to be honest with those around you than it is to have to act good all the time. So telling the truth, I also want to respect authority and always be in service to others. As far as my resources go, some of my own human resources, I'm very positive and very optimistic and I'm very compassionate towards other people. I try my hardest not to be judgmental of other people's situations. My social resources, I live right down the street from the Knoxville Public Library. I'm a member of a gym and I'm also involved in a community outreach group. So we're constantly looking for ways to serve in the Knoxville community. My environmental resources, I basically share a backyard with World's Fair Park. So that's one of my big environmental resources. I have a really good neighborhood and I live next door to a dog park. I don't have a dog right now, but I plan to have one in the future. So living next to the dog park will be a huge environmental resource for me. My economic resources, I'm employed in 2 different places. I earn a salary and I've also been looking into some mutual funds. My current financial status, I have a very tight budget, very strict budget. I follow it very strictly. I make $1,200 every month, and that is not a lot when you're paying rent and paying for all your expenses. And so after I've paid all my expenses, I typically have $50 left over, which is not very much, and there's not a lot of wiggle room in case something happens. This past month, something happened, and I needed to put down a lot of money for school. And so my budget is looking very different this month as I'm trying to recover from that hit. My net worth right now is obviously negative due to my student loans and my car loans. So my future goals, financially, I would love to pay off my student loans, and over the course of 10 years, I would love to gain a positive net worth. I run a small business where I embroider clothes and sell them. So one of my big business goals is to grow my business on Etsy so that I can work from home and so that that can be my only job and my only source of income. As far as housing goes, my future housing goal is to own a home and to get a dog. And my social goals is to one day get married and be in community with other people. So, how am I going to reach these goals? Well, financially, I would like to continue to maintain a tight budget and actually start to incorporate paying off my student loans into my budget so that automatically each month money is going to those student loans. And in turn, hopefully, this will decrease my negative net worth and increase my positive net worth. So I don't want to take on any more debt until my current debt is paid off. My business action plan, I want to create a TikTok account that showcases my work. I think that it's great publicity and it's great marketing. And I also would like to save up enough money to quit my other jobs so that I can give all of my focus and energy into growing my small business. As far as housing goes, I would like to maintain a tight budget. I mean, this is a common theme throughout my action plan. And I would like to start saving now for a down payment. So similar to my my student loans where I'm putting money aside every month in order to pay those off. I would like to start putting money aside to put a down payment on a house. Socially, I need to start going on dates if I want to be married someday. So that is part of my action plan. And I also want to get plugged into a church community in order to find friends and in order to grow my community overall. So that is this is my life plan video. Thank you.